Magnificent deep divers, reminder, you are enough. You have enough. And you do enough. Like, why do we always give ourselves such a hard time? This is the reason why a lot of people don't love themselves, accept themselves. Is that you right now? This video is dedicated to people who wake up, stare at themselves in the mirror, and are like, not you again. You are getting tired of yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't accept yourself. You wish you were someone else. Well, you've come to the right place, because deep divers, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Some days I used to wake up not loving myself, not accepting who I am. And I realized, oh, I now know why I don't love myself and accept myself. So I'm about to share with you this valuable wisdom. Are you ready, deep divers? Just say, I'm ready. Okay. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Breathe with me. Woo! Let's breathe in all of that self-acceptance and self-love. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in all of that self-love and self-acceptance. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. Now, to people struggling to love and accept themselves, here's why. Surprise! This will change everything. Now, a lot of people say, I love myself. Ooh, because you read a book and it said, love yourself. No, there's a lot more to it than that. Some people say, I accept myself. So if you were to look at social media, you would think that everybody loves themselves because they're taking selfies and they're all smiling and happy and they're in relationships showing off their loved one. But no, the truth of the matter is, many people, millions of people still do not accept themselves or love themselves. But don't worry. I'm about to help you out with the help of the cat down the road, because the cat down the road loves itself, deep divers, and accepts itself. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. Slow motion this side. From the book Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Also, shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. Yes, not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. But we all care what people think, right? To some degree. And this is the reason why a lot of people find it hard to love themselves, because we are still living according to other people's expectations of us. And this is the reason why a lot of people struggle to love themselves and accept themselves, because they're still trying to fit in, to get along with everyone, to look good in other people's eyes, to maintain a reputation. I used to be like that, deep divers. Not anymore. So, to people struggling to love and accept themselves, here's why. Surprise. This will change everything. So, a lot of people who struggle with self-love and self-acceptance, they force themselves to do something their heart does not want to do. But in their mind, it's going to be beneficial. So you might work a job that you don't like, but it's bringing in the check, right? Right. So you just do it. Some people are in a relationship but they're just there because they don't want to be alone, or they're just in the relationship for the children's sake, right? Right, okay. Now, all of that is not self-love. You see, self-love is not when you force yourself to do something, like take this booster, do this, do that. When you feel like you have no choice, so you're like, hey, I got to force myself to do this just so everyone else can be quiet. No, that is not self-love. That is self-torture. You see, self-love is all about you choosing to do this because in your mind and heart, you know this is helping your mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual well-being. It's when you do every activity because you know this activity will bring you greater mental health, emotional health. But how many people are doing something that is actually ruining their mental health, their emotional health, and they're forcing themselves to do it? Millions of people. So how can you say you love yourself? No, you don't. So how did I start to love myself and accept myself? I said, okay, everything I do, I have to love it. I have to be immersed in it. I have to be present with it. The amount of people who are doing something, but they're thinking of something else, or they want to be somewhere else. And this is the reason why people struggle to love themselves and accept themselves, because they absolutely hate the life they're living. I love the life I'm living. And therefore, look, start loving the life you're living. Stop settling for a mediocre life. Stop settling. Stop tolerating. Stop trying to get through life. Stop trying to squeeze your foot into the shoe. It should never be a tight squeeze. It should be a perfect fit. Slow motion this side. And stop doing what looks good on paper. Oh, you went to this university and you work here. And this is why people struggle with self-love and self-acceptance, because yes, it might look good, but it doesn't feel good to you. And this is the reason why sometimes we see people who have a fabulous life, but they don't love themselves because that's not them. But this is me. You've seen me in the Heart of Nature doing a little samba, baby, raising the frequency. Now, my life's not perfect, but it's real. Why? I don't edit these videos. To people struggling to love and accept themselves, here's why. This will change everything. You are editing your life. You have a filter. You have self-censorship. So you hide how you feel to your peers. They don't know you. They don't know you. But I do, because you tell me your secrets, right? I can be myself in any environment because I love and accept myself. I can speak my truth. I've been doing it for years. I've been telling you how I feel about everything that's happening in the world right now. I'm an open book. I don't sugarcoat it. I express myself 100%. And when you express yourself 100%, that's how you begin to love yourself 100% and accept yourself 100%. The amount of people who are in a workplace and they hide how they really feel, that used to be me. And I realized, oh, by me being here, I can't fully love myself or accept myself because I'm playing a character. I'm pretending. So the moment you stop pretending is the moment you begin to love yourself and accept yourself. The moment you show the world the real you, woo, they're going to be in for a shock. But this is how you begin to love yourself and accept yourself. Many people, every single day, they want to be this perfect, Mr. Perfect, Mrs. Perfect, Mr. I have no perfections, I have no imperfections, Mr. I have no imperfections, Mrs. I have no imperfections. No, we all have imperfections, but you see, I have learned to accept my perfect imperfections, and this helps you love yourself. That big toe of yours. In this society, so many people are forcing themselves to be this perfect person that looks perfect all the time, ladies, right? Fellas, who has the perfect body, lifestyle, but that's not reality. We all have flaws, insecurities, imperfections. Sometimes you wake up, you don't look so good. Well, you look natural, and that's okay. It's okay to look natural, but we don't show this side to the world. We only show the world this perfect image of ourselves. And this is the reason why people struggle to love themselves and accept themselves, because they are afraid of being vulnerable. Vulnerability is true strength. And this is actually the true secret for self-love and self-acceptance. Vulnerability goes like this. Actually, my life's not perfect. I'm dealing with all kinds of problems. My house is a mess. But people don't want to show that side to the world, because now you seem like a loser. Well, it's okay to be the loser. That's self-love and self-acceptance. It's like B Rabbit in 8 Mile. He said everything bad about himself so other people couldn't use it against him. That's self-love and self-acceptance. It's acknowledging where you are. It's not pretending that your life is perfect when it's not. It's not about pretending that you've got this life figured out when you're actually struggling. It's about being honest and open with where you are. And I've been doing that. I've been telling you, like, hey, my life's not perfect. I'm not this saint. I have two sides, positive and negative. That is true authenticity. Ooh. Slow motion this side. Ooh. And we must be authentic. Each one of us has a shadow. And many people who struggle to love and accept themselves, here's why. You are trying to hide the shadow. You are trying to get rid of your shadow. Spoiler alert, your shadow is going to be with you forever. You have to make peace with your shadow. Learn to love your shadow. Integrate your shadow into who you are and realize it's okay to be angry sometimes, frustrated. And this is part of self-love and self-acceptance. To accept that you have a range of emotions. Joy, sadness, and it's okay. You don't have to be one-dimensional. You can have a breakdown. It's okay. Okay? Okay? Yes. To people struggling to love and accept themselves, here's why. This will change everything. Many people are struggling to fit in to this world. This is the reason why they don't love themselves or accept themselves, because this world was never made for you. So you're trying to force your foot into the shoe, but it's the wrong size. That's not you. No. The real you is when you come home, you close the door, and the party begins. Oh, if they only knew if they only saw that real you. Well, now it's time to bring that out into the open. It is time to say to yourself, I wake up every single day. I feel I don't fit into this world. So I'm no longer going to try and fit into this world. I am going to create a new one. Woo! Because I'm custom made. I'm not going to fit into their reality, their matrix. I'm going to create my own unique reality and thrive in it. This is how self-love begins and self-acceptance begins. It's when you are in a league of your own. There is no competition. There is no comparison. Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. This is the reason why a lot of people don't love themselves or accept themselves, because we're living in a world where people are constantly comparing themselves to other people. Whose standards are you living by? Pardon? I said, whose standards are you living according to? In some cultures, a narrow nose is more beautiful. But in some cultures, a broader nose is more beautiful. So some people say, Ralph, I don't love myself. I'm not beautiful. Ladies, fellas, right? But I tell them and ask them, whose standards are you comparing your beauty to? What? Slow motion this side. And that's why you have to stop comparing yourself to other people's standards of beauty, success, happiness, and start realizing it's about you, your journey. And your journey is not their journey. This is how to love yourself and accept yourself. We blame ourselves for not being there already. We look at other people's lives and say, oh my gosh, she's already got children. Ladies, right? She's already got a family. I'm still single. Nobody wants me. I hate myself. We have to remind ourselves our journey is our journey. And your timing is your timing. Trust it. To people struggling to love and accept themselves, here's why this will change everything. 7-day vegan challenge. Now, I'm eating to live every single day, but I realized that I didn't come here just to eat clean 24/7, because sometimes you're out and about and you've got to eat whatever there is. Just don't eat the cat down the road, okay? A lot of people, they sometimes put themselves in these very harsh diets, and they actually are very strict with themselves to the point where they will not eat anything that is not in that diet. And that's very restrictive. And sometimes it can be self-torture. You see, self-love is about saying, actually, it's okay to have a cheat meal now and again. If it's 80% fruits and vegetables, it can be 20% vegan brownies. And that's okay, right? It's about being kinder to yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. And also, to people struggling with self-love and self-acceptance, stop living for them and start living for you. Once I started to do this, I started to love myself and accept myself. I didn't come here to impress you. Are you not entertained? Well, the cat down the road is, I came here to entertain myself. And we must all remind ourselves every single day, it is about doing something that is pure to us, authentic to us, and true to us. It may not be popular, but if it's your truth, it is valid. To people struggling to love and accept themselves, there is a difference between self-love and narcissism. Self-love is when often people think, oh, you're narcissistic. No, self-love is where you say, I'm in the spotlight, but everyone else can also be in this spotlight with me. Narcissism is where you only want the spotlight for yourself. And to people who are struggling for self-love, struggling to love themselves and accept themselves, you've been told that it's selfish to spend time with yourself, to fill your own cup. No, it is okay to fill your own cup. Fill your own cup first, because you're going to be a better person to be around. You're going to have better energy. Charity starts at home. So spend that extra 10 minutes in the shower or in the bath. Go for that massage. Go hiking. Go to the beach. Take a day off. You're not selfish. That's part of self-love. You didn't come here to be an automaton, a slave, someone who's rushing around 24/7. You came here to have a beautiful life experience. Okay? And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. Is the greatest form of self-love, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Leave a comment down below, deep divers, of love and appreciation. And let me know how you are in that process of self-love and self-acceptance today. You want me to go live on this topic? Just say, go live, Ralph. Oh, you thought I was going to scream. Go live, Ralph. Peace.